Good morning, y'all. I'm so excited about today's video. It is a collab with my friend Melissa from Melissa's house. I am going to make a crock pot meal. This is literally a dump and go meal. So I'm so excited. I love these. These are super easy cleanup. We are going to be making chicken stew. I have diced tomatoes, diced onions. I've got a can of diced tomatoes. And I'm gonna use some rotisserie chicken that I had in the freezer. We also are going to use salt, pepper, onion powder, and chicken broth. And then we are using frozen vegetables. So let's go ahead and get this assembled. All right, so I do not use those crock pot liners, but I do spray with a little bit of cooking spray just for easy cleanup. So if you like to use those liners, make sure that you get one of those in. The first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to dump in our rotisserie chicken that I had in my freezer. And I'm gonna break that up just a little bit. Now we're gonna add our frozen veggies. Potatoes and onions go in next. All right, next we're gonna add our undrained tomatoes, some garlic powder, and some salt and pepper, our water, and our chicken broth. I'm gonna get the lid on, turn this on low for 6 to 7 hours. Now that we have our chicken stew in our crock pot, I want to talk to you a little bit about today's video. As I mentioned earlier, this is a collaboration video with my friend Melissa from Melissa's house. You guys have to check out her channel. She does weekly cleaning, decluttering, organizing, getting down in the nitty-gritty kind of cleaning. You are gonna love her. She has such a down-to-earth and sweet personality. She's very vulnerable at times on her channel as well, which makes her so relatable. And I cannot even tell you how cute her little girl is. You are gonna fall in love with that little one. She is adorable. But if you're looking for good cleaning motivation, for homemaking inspiration, for just general get up off your rump and start doing something motivation, be sure to check out Melissa's channel. You're going to love it. All right, guys, it's several hours later and our chicken stew is finished. So if you were using raw chicken breasts, now would be the time that you would fish out your chicken breast and you would shred them. As a reminder, I used the rotisserie chicken that I already had picked, so it's already all shredded. This is a pretty loose stew. It's almost like a soup. So if you wanted it a little thicker, you could add some cornstarch and water, make a slurry, and put it in there to kind of thicken up your stew, because this is pretty brothy. My house smells absolutely delicious. I let this cook for 6 hours and my potatoes were done. So now the only thing left, you can serve this with warm bread, you can serve it with rolls, you can serve it with crackers, whatever your family likes. I am just gonna do some croissant rolls. I have some in the refrigerator that I need to use up anyway, so this will go great with this stew. Once those croissant rolls come out of the oven, then I'll get this all plated up and be back for a final look. All right, guys, I am not going to have croissants with mine. I am going to have some of these little oyster crackers. So just to top mine off, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add some black pepper and a few oyster crackers. And here is dinner tonight at our house. Chicken stew. I tried our chicken stew. To me, as thin as it was more like a really hearty chicken soup or a vegetable soup, except for with chicken and not beef or sausage. I know some people put sausage in their vegetable soup, but it was really, really good. It was very filling. It had good flavor to it, except I think I would have made some changes. I think I'm going to make some changes if I do it again. So like, to me, some Creole seasoning would have been good in there. Some Slap Your Mama chicken seasoning would have been good in there. Something just to spice it up a little bit. It had great salt content between the broth and the rotisserie chicken that I used. So it didn't lack salt, it just lacked a little bit of a kick. So, but like I said, I will have the description listed, I will have the recipe listed below in the description box. It was good. I'm definitely gonna make it again. I'm just gonna give it a little bit more seasoning. So just wanted to tell you guys, thank you so much for following along. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And be sure to check out Melissa's channel that I have listed below in the description box. And most importantly, don't forget, Jesus loves you. I'll see you guys in the next one.